Kamina the coach here. I am doing my second video of the morning because I had so much I wanted to say about very different topics. So this particular video, so if you don't know me, my name is Kamina the coach. My video initially, when I first started it 3 years ago, was centered towards helping people who wanted to go overseas to teach get their mind and emotions right, because in general we're a pretty scared bunch. So and then when I came back to the United States, March of 2020, I focused the channel to discuss adoption and childhood trauma. So that's where we are right now. I've used mushrooms quite a bit to help with releasing trauma. I also work with people who want to use mushrooms to release trauma. So it's not that. So anyways, let's get to that. Working with people who want to use mushrooms to release trauma. So why am I doing this video? I think it's really important that somebody say this, and I think I have heard Dr. Gabor Mate say this. Not a ton of other people say this. Mushrooms are not the end-all be-all. I want to be careful how I frame this because I have a lot of reverence for the sacred mushroom. It's a sacred plant medicine. I have a lot of reverence for it. However, it by itself, it's not God. It's not a miracle elixir for everything. The reason why I believe fully and wholeheartedly, the reason why I got the relief that I did, and I still continue to be led by the mushrooms the way that I am, is because of the amount of preparation that I did up until meeting them. And this, so it just makes me concerned. It makes me concerned when I meet people struggling with mental health issues and they're putting a lot of pressure on themselves to figure out how to use mushrooms. And that is really scary to me, because by the time I got ready to use, to have a ceremony, I had spent a lot of time with myself. 2 decades, over 2 decades, I had spent a lot of time with myself. And I was very sure of what I believe and how I view the world. Pre-programming, the way you see the world, the way you see the universe, a lot of that stuff is going to affect what your experience with mushrooms is going to be. So there's a lot of studying, self-studying, self-work, studying the truth. I went to seminary. I was devout Muslim for a while. I've spent a lot of time seeking enlightenment in spirituality, so that and the large part of my comfort came from being able to truly feel the truth of my belief system. After the fact, a lot of my relief comes from being able to talk about the experience in my videos, share my experience, and integrate those experiences into my life and find meaning in what the messages that I got and being able to apply them to my life. Yes, I did get immediate physical relief, but it was by far not anywhere near enough to put me in a place where I could say that I was thriving. Not on its own. So I heavily agree with trauma expert Dr. Gabor Mate. If you're looking to get more trauma informed, I really advise you to check out his work on trauma. And I really agree with what he says, that they're just another tool in the toolbox. And it is really important to have a full toolbox, because not everything is going to work the same way every time you use it, every trick or technique that you have. So if you have many tools in your toolbox, then you can be prepared well, this didn't work, let me try this for relief. So this is a really short video, but I think it's a really important video. Please don't place all of your eggs in one basket when it comes to mental health and finding peace and enlightenment. Again, mushrooms is just one of the tools in your toolbox. It should not be the end all. It should not be the end all be all of your spiritual and mental health journey. It just shouldn't. It's dangerous. It really is. It's dangerous to put all of your energy into one thing, because it may not happen for you the way that it has happened for other people, simply due to the fact that you are not ready. They're going to give you what you're ready for, and you've got to do the work. And I think when I talk about it, people are like, it does sound arduous, sounds hard and long. I mean, I've been working on it for a very long time. Maybe if I would have had some guidance, but I'm not really sure. Really, I was following my path. Each individual path is completely different. You can't walk my path. It was mine. You have to walk your path. But I know something I really do know, from my intuition, from the knowing from spirit, is that mushroom cannot be your one hope for thriving. It can't. You have to do the work. So anyways, Camina the Coach, I just wanted to leave folks with that, sending you love, light, peace, and joy as always. Until next time, Camina the Coach.